Rising Damp remains one of Britain's most beloved sitcoms, known for its sharp humour and unforgettable characters, from the miserly landlord Rigsby to his eccentric tenants. More than 4 decades have passed, and the lives of its cast members have taken different paths. Some continued their successful careers, while others have sadly left us. Join us as we take a look back at the stars of Rising Damp then and now, and see how time has changed these iconic actors. Leonard Rossiter, born on October 21st, 1926, in Wavertree, Liverpool, England. He portrayed Rigsby in Rising Damp, 1974 to 1978, when he was 48 years old. Rigsby is a miserly and lecherous landlord, often engaging in comedic yet misguided attempts to impress his tenants, particularly Ruth. His prejudices and pompous demeanour make him a humorous yet flawed character. Outside of Rising Damp, Rossiter was well known for his roles in The Fall and Rise of Reginald Perrin and 2001, A Space Odyssey. Sadly, he passed away on October 5th, 1984, at the age of 57, due to a heart attack while preparing for a stage performance in London.
When did you last go to the college? My God, they must have forgotten what you look like down there.
Of course they haven't. I go regularly.
How can you? Your hair's never dry.
Group, principally to see her, not to act, and very gradually became more interested in the acting than in either. Had any.
Frances de la Tour, born on July 30th, 1944, in Bovingdon, Hertfordshire, England. She portrayed Ruth in Rising Damp, 1974 to 1978, when she was 30 years old. Ruth is an educated and independent woman who becomes the object of Rigsby's unwanted affections, often rebuffing his advances with cutting remarks. She is one of the few characters who can stand up to Rigsby's antics. Beyond Rising Damp, de la Tour gained acclaim for her work in Harry Potter, as Madame Maxime, The History Boys, and numerous stage productions. In 2025, at 80 years old, she continues to be a respected actress, frequently appearing in films and television.
It's quite short. Mr. Smith is rather aristocratic.
Oh, aristocratic. Smith. Yeah.
And I must say he seems a perfect gentleman.
Oh, well, it's a long time since we had one of those round here.
Anybody who was suffering and didn't know how to go forward.
Yeah.
And what do? Do they end their life, or do they, hold on to it? So which is really what it was about.
Don Warrington, born in 1952, in Trinidad. He portrayed Philip in Rising Damp, 1974 to 1978, when he was 23 years old. Philip is an intelligent and sophisticated tenant who frequently outsmarts Rigsby with his wit and charm. He claims to be an African prince, which often confounds Rigsby and adds to the humour of the series. After Rising Damp, Warrington continued a successful acting career in television, film and theatre, appearing in productions like Doctor Who and Death in Paradise. In 2025, at 73 years old, he remains an esteemed actor and a key figure in British television.
I've just said goodnight to the most beautiful girl I've ever met. I left her with tears in her eyes.
What happened?
Nothing, that's the trouble. I could bring her back here, but how could I with Riggs?
This person because of what the person exudes, but he can't like them because of what he feels about black people.
Richard Beckinsale, born on July 6th, 1947 in Carlton, Nottinghamshire, England. He portrayed Alan in Rising Damp, 1974 to 1978, when he was 27 years old. Alan is a kind-hearted and somewhat naive medical student, often finding himself caught between Rigsby's eccentricities and Philip's wit. His youthful charm and good nature make him a likeable character in the series. Beckinsale was also well known for his roles in Porridge and Going Straight. Tragically, he passed away on March 19, 1979, at the age of 31 due to a heart attack caused by a congenital heart condition. His untimely death was a great loss to British comedy.
Stories.
How he knocked out a German machine gun nest with an empty beer bottle. He never shuts up about it.
I stole show you a thing.
In Nottingham. What was your job this time?
I was I think I was called an inspector of spun iron pipes.
Beg pardon?
I was an inspector of spun iron pipes.
Gabrielle Rose, born on April 1954 in Canada. She portrayed Brenda in Rising Damp, 1975, when she was 21 years old. Brenda was a minor character in the series, contributing to its humorous dynamics. Beyond Rising Damp, Rose went on to have a prolific career in film and television, appearing in productions such as The Sweet Hereafter, The Man in the High Castle, and Maudie. In 2025, at 71 years old, she remains an active and respected actress in the entertainment industry.
Yeah, he says he's a bit weird, but perfectly harmless. Do you know him?
Yeah. You could say, but just like that, really.
Who are you then?
I am the landlord.
I think ours was post-apocalyptic. And then overnight, the producer and director and somebody else write it. And then you get the script at 7 in the morning and off you go. And
Peter Bowles, born on October 16, 1936, in London, England. He portrayed Hilary in Rising Damp, 1977, when he was 41 years old. Hilary was a suave and charming character, embodying the sophisticated upper-class persona that often contrasted with Rigsby's crudeness. His smooth-talking nature and effortless confidence often put Rigsby on edge, creating humorous social clashes. Bowles had a long and successful career, starring in shows such as To the Manor Born, Only When I Laugh, and The Irish R.M. He passed away on March 17, 2022, at the age of 85 due to cancer.
Am I interrupting? Yes, as a matter of fact, you are, Hilary.
Oh, I like your card, eh? It's very you, Rigsby, very hungry 30s. You must let me have the name.
As I'm sure many of us, it's very important to me. And I'll give you just a glimpse into my wife's character. I was in the lineup.
George Sewell, born on August 31st, 1924, in Hoxton, London, England. He portrayed Baker in Rising Damp, 1975, when he was 51 years old. Baker was a no-nonsense character who added to the comedic tension of the show, often clashing with Rigsby. His gruff demeanour and straight-talking attitude made him stand out among the more eccentric tenants. Sewell was best known for his roles in UFO, Special Branch, and Get Carter, often playing tough and authoritative figures. He passed away on April 2, 2007, at the age of 82 due to a heart-related illness.
Yes? Well, I mean, just his shadow, you know. I thought it was one of them across the hall.
Have you checked to see if there's anything missing?
Just going to.
Yes, I would say. It's important to know what type of villain we're looking for.
Of this castle door, and thus to my control set free the genies of the legendary three. A golden ring, a lamp, a sword. In them, all wealth and...
David Swift, born on April 3rd, 1931, in Liverpool, England. He portrayed Gray in Rising Damp, 1977, when he was 46 years old. Gray was a witty and intellectual character, bringing a refined presence to the show. His sharp wit and articulate manner often made him one of the few who could match Rigsby in verbal sparring. Swift was best known for his role as Henry Davenport in Drop the Dead Donkey, as well as numerous stage and television performances. He passed away on April 8, 2016, at the age of 85 due to complications from a long illness.
I only want the room for tonight. And then, I'll be on my way. No, if you'll excuse me only...
One of the newsreaders.
Acapulco, excelente.
Why, may I ask, do you automatically assume you should be the replacement?
I shall be going, my dear, because you have all the analytical...
Anthony Sharp, born on June 16, 1915, in Highgate, London, England. He portrayed DeVere Brown in Rising Damp, 1975, when he was 60 years old. DeVere Brown was an upper-class, pompous character whose interactions with Rigsby highlighted the class differences and comedic misunderstandings in the show. His refined mannerisms and air of superiority often made him the perfect contrast to Rigsby's rough demeanour. Sharp was widely recognised for his roles in A Clockwork Orange and You Only Live Twice, often playing authority figures. He passed away on July 23, 1984, at the age of 69 due to natural causes.
Spiritual rewards we'll find, Jenny. Here. This man, he's corrupting you. Let me help you. Let me show you the way.
Hi, Uncle.
I say, extraordinary coincidence.
Yes, I suppose it is.
You two know each other, do you?
Derek Newark, born on June 8, 1933, in Great Yarmouth, England. He portrayed Spooner in Rising Damp, 1974, when he was 41 years old. Spooner was a tough and rough-edged character, often bringing a different energy to the series, with his brash personality and no-nonsense attitude creating comedic tension with Rigsby. Newark had a long career in British television, also appearing in Doctor Who, Z-Cars and Prime Suspect. He passed away on August 11, 1998, at the age of 65 due to a heart attack.
Last fella that complained about it, I snapped him like a twig.
Like a twig, eh, Spooner?
He said I sang flat. You don't think I sing flat, do you?
Elizabeth Adair, born on June 3, 1949 in Newcastle upon Tyne, England. She portrayed Lucy in Rising Damp, 1975, when she was 26 years old. Lucy was a confident and intelligent character, bringing warmth and a modern sensibility to the series. Her presence often challenged Rigsby's outdated views, adding depth to the show's social dynamics. Outside of Rising Damp, Adair was best known for her role in The Tomorrow People, before retiring from acting to focus on a career in child psychology. In 2025, at 76 years old, she continues her work in child development and advocacy.
Hello. Warm enough for you. I can put another bar on if you...
No, that's perfectly all right. Have you seen Philip?
Yes.
Ronnie Brody, born on November 6, 1918 in Bristol, England. He portrayed Charlie in Rising Damp, 1975, when he was 57 years old. Charlie was a lively and humorous character, often adding to the chaotic and eccentric atmosphere of the boarding house. His quick wit and small stature made him a memorable presence in the series. Brody was a prolific character actor, appearing in numerous British comedies, including Are You Being Served and Up Pompeii. He passed away on May 8, 1991, at the age of 72 due to natural causes. Gretchen Franklin, born on July 7, 1911, in Covent Garden, London, England. She portrayed Aunt Maud in Rising Damp, 1978, when she was 67 years old. Aunt Maud was a sharp-tongued and feisty character, adding a fresh dynamic to the show with her no-nonsense attitude. Her scenes often brought a mix of humour and tension, making her a memorable guest character. Franklin was best known for her long-running role as Ethel Skinner in EastEnders, as well as numerous other TV and film appearances. She passed away on July 11, 2005, at the age of 94 due to natural causes.
Go on then. Go on. Come on, sis.
Who is your favourite character from Rising Damp? How do you feel knowing that some cast members are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications to stay updated. We appreciate your support and are glad to have you as part of our community.